Hey there, how's it going? So this clip that you're about to watch is a match that I thought was only going to end up in maybe one or two kills, but it ended up being a really, really nice comeback 4K. At the time of recording this, my main microphone wasn't on, but my headset microphone was, but it was retracted, so you'll hear little quiet bits of me talking to myself and occasionally coughing, because at the time of this recording, I'm actually sick. But, what are you going to do about that? Also, there's a couple TTVs involved in this clip, but I'm going to have their names blocked for their privacy. I really hope you enjoy it. Thanks for watching. Alright, so spawn in, Grim Pantry here. Obviously, no idea how the match is going to go so far. So I just go straight to get my envelope before anything, because, why not? Then we actually catch Jonah right here, I'm assuming trying to go for the other envelope there. Managed to get stunned a bit there, but the enduring is going to help us get out of that real quick. And then I do get a nice little hit on him there. I decide not to pursue. My usual idea with Oni is to build up my power as quick as possible while Corrupt Intervention is still active. So right there, I've got just enough blood to where like one more droplet will get it going. But right now I am following after her Claudette here to try and get one more hit so I can get a lot of blood flowing throughout the match. And right here I managed to secure it. Then I go ahead and follow after her anyway so she can be my first down. Yeah, right there I assumed that she was going to drop the pallet, so I tried to respect it, but I cost myself a bit of time and end up getting stunned by that pallet there instead. But Enduring allows me to get the hit right there after, so go ahead and break that. And you see she's got Boyle over there, so I'm under a little more pressure to try and find Hook quick, but I see one right outside there, so I just got to take her around and put her up there. At this point, I don't know that basement is actually in the main building, but I don't come to realize that until later. Go ahead and activate my power there and try to pressure this gen because I know there's people working over there. Let's see one of the Michaelas here. Chase after her a bit. Get her with a nice big lunge right there. I decided not to break the generator first because I wasted enough blood in that chase that I want to just keep what I have and then hook her there. And you also saw that was actually Jonah there coming in for the flashlight save, but he didn't quite make it there. Right now I'm just trying to build up blood to get my power back again. And that's all we need there. Go and reactivate right then and go see who's on that generator. So right here, I noticed that it's Claudette, and I decide not to pursue because she's just been taken off of the hook. And I don't like to play like that. I go and damage this generator here, though. And then I see that they unhook the Michaela, and then go straight back to the gen there. Try and pressure them. Catch them in the middle of healing, and here I decide to chase after Jonah. I get a nice quick lunge down right there. Damage the generator this time before I hook him. Right here I heard the progress, but I didn't quite see anyone coming off of it. So I'm just going through the generators to try and see if I can catch anyone on patrol there. Yeah, and I catch that boon going up. I believe I heard that a little earlier. I can't hear it while I'm recording, sorry. So I get the hit on Michaela there, though, and that's gives me a little bit more for my power there. Don't activate, though, and I played this chase really poorly. I could have tried to mind game her a little bit, but I decided to just try and lock it down with Bamboozle there. She drops a pallet, and I go ahead and break it there real quick. I try and actually swing in there to try and get Enduring. I don't really know what I was thinking. But yeah. I go and decide to snuff the boon here. I see that Deadlock just comes off of that Jhin, and I know that they're probably sitting right on it to try and pressure it, so I go after this Michaela here. She was actually the first person I hit. No, sorry, second after Jonah. But I never actually pursued her, so I go after her here and get her with a nice dash lunge. And I go and try and pressure the Jhin again. I see Jonah, and I try and get him, but I miss. So I come off here, I try to pressure the generator a little bit. Because I know that one's probably got the most progress on it out of all of them. Try to get a good lunge on Claudette here. I don't really get it. I have not been playing well this whole game. I don't know if I'm just a little tired at the time, because I was recording this pretty late. Losing my power and decided to just go for the pickup, but right here I actually see that they get her off the ground. Again, sorry you can't see that because I blocked off the names. See a good amount of blood here from when they were working on that. Not quite enough to give me my power though. I'm following the scratch marks right there. Although I decide to go back one more time and try to pressure the Jhin again. Go after Claudette before I decide to damage it at all. I get a nice clean hit here. I see Jonah. I decide to pressure him, and this chase is where things kind of start to go downhill for me a little bit. So right here, I play this really dumb. I don't know exactly what happened here. I let off and then went back into the dash. If I had reacted quick enough, I would have been able to get him there, but obviously I didn't. I try to get a good lunge here, but he goes straight into the corner. Right here again, same thing, he hops in the locker. I play this whole chase really poorly, and I end up losing most of my power. Actually, I think I lose all of my power. Right here, I go for the break the pallet. I see him hopping out there, and I decide to charge up my dash a little early, so I can get around and catch up and close the distance on him. I actually get really close here. I was really upset with this one, because that was one I thought might have deserved to be a hit. Anyway, I lose my power there. Jonah's still perfectly healthy. I decide to keep going with this chase, thinking I've got a little more time than I actually do. So right here, I get a good hit on him. Get about 40% of my power back. Actually, right there was a little bit of a mistake. I decided to go around, forgetting that I have bamboozled, and I try to pick up the blood at the same time, which is costing me time in the chase. And then here, I realize I can just block it off, keep him from getting through again. Try to pick up the blood. I actually don't pick it up, if you notice there. So I see him running around, block it off with bamboozled there. He goes for the other window. I actually try to catch him here through the window. Looks like I just missed him with that though. I get him here. Nice clean hit. Pick up the blood. Pick up Jonah. And you see, I actually missed it. One of the gens went off though. And you'll see here in a second, there's the second gen there. And that's why I thought it was really downhill for a little while there. Not quite enough blood to get my power back. I'm looking right now on the way over there to try and pressure that last gen there with Deadlock on it. So at this point, I'm thinking, you know, maybe I can try and secure 1 or 2 more kills. But I don't see anything really better than this happening. I see all the blood there, obviously, and I see Claudette, who's still injured. She's been working on that without healing, so I get a nice hit on her there. It's a good hook. I see Deadlock is coming off, so I go and damage the generator. Again, she's got that boil over, which costs me a little bit of time, but you know, there they got Jonah off the hook. I get her on the hook, and decide to go and use my power there. I go and I check this gen, which was not smart because the other one was one that had progress, but I would have lost that either way. I go see if I can catch anyone jumping off after that gen, but I don't quite, so here I try to circle back, see if I can defend Claude and secure her as my one kill. And right here, I cover her for a little bit, and then I'm trying to see if they're on that exit gate yet or not. They are not at this time. So I'm thinking about circling back again, but then I see Michaela there. She goes straight through, so I decide not to pursue it, and I go back to Claude, but they get her off their hook right here.
Adrenaline.
And she has adrenaline, but because she had just been taken off the hook, she still gets her endurance, even though that would have been an instant down in any other case.
Should be here. No? Shit. Jonah's here.
Might have heard me talking to myself there a little bit, saying how Claudette had adrenaline and that Jonah was there in that corner, but he gave me enough blood to get my power back, and right there I get a nice good hit on him, except it was dead-hearted. Really smart on him, he hadn't used that before, so I never knew it was coming. Right here, I play a pretty simple mind game, get a good hit on him. Probably could have gotten the grab there, but I decided to just lunge into it. Pick him up after I break the pallet. Take him to the hook. I know he's dead on hook at this point, so I'm kind of resigning myself to be like, okay, maybe I can get one more. Use my power, and I go check the exit gate over there. I see the scratch marks. I'm looking, see if I can find anyone over here. Catch Michaela on the gate there, get a nice down on her. And I'm looking around to see, because I know those weren't her scratch marks, so I'm looking around to try and find that other person there, but I don't see them. So I pick up Michaela here. I see the other Michaela actually going in trying to sabo it real quick. See me being a little bit of an asshole, just saying thank you like that, but you know. And then you hear Claudette working on the chest up here, so I go and pursue that, knowing that Michaela's on the ground, but also wondering if she might have Unbreakable. Try and go pressure her off of that. She doesn't end up having it though, but I'm still looking around for her.
Where'd the other one go?
Can't seem to find her right away though. So I get Claudette here. I think I'm pretty aware that she's on her last hook here. Hello. I might not be too sure. I'm just kind of excited over the fact that I turned this really well. So I get her, and she gets sacrificed here. I'm looking.
I see you.
Caught a little bit of movement there, and that's how I knew she was hiding out in that corner. Not quite sure what she was trying to do, but either way, I go ahead and I bring her over to the hook here to secure it. I wasn't sure if I wanted to give her hatch or not. I knew that she had not been hooked yet though, and I had my hooks for sure, so. They did bring an offering to put the hatch in the main building, but I had not been completely aware of that, so I'm going off here circling trying to look for it, but I don't end up finding it. But yeah, nice big comeback 4K there. Really hope you enjoyed it. I know I did. And yeah, if you did enjoy, if you could give me a like and a follow, that would be really, really appreciated.
Match right there.
I'll see y'all in the next one.
I'm gonna save that. That was really good.